Welcome to the best worst outfit fashion video you'll ever come across. Because while most content creators on YouTube will break down every skirt Usagi wears from Sailor Moon, or put together wearable fits based off of your favorite anime, I'm here to curse you with a visual academic weeb breakdown. I'm here to give you a comprehensive guide to the most extra man in anime history. Light Yagami, who has more outfit changes and options than most men I know in real life. Before we get into it, let me start by saying I'm not going to bother with a Death Note recap, and this might include spoilers. I'm just assuming that you've selected the finest the algorithm has to offer, because like me, you've seen the anime. But actually, you're not like me at all, because you don't own most of Light Yagami's wardrobe by either sheer cosplaying obsession or happenstance. You haven't been in cosplay sometimes for entire weeks at a time, filming content, of which has left you to get numerous outfits for the character you cosplay. Who wants to cosplay something as normal as Death Note at the frequency our channel does, only to sentence yourself to a Ryuzaki-esque existence of repetition where you're over-analyzing gene colors and which texture of thermal suits your body type best? No. I've seen Death Note like probably 100 times since the panini started, of which I don't think my streak is ending soon. In my fixation, it's begged one too many questions regarding my mental health, but also the inquiry of because I cosplay Light so often, do I actually own most of his wardrobe? And the answer is yes, I do. A joke taken too far has resulted in this, a video where I will break down all of Light Yagami's outfits that he wears in the anime and model them for you like a virtual Ken doll. In this lineup, I'll be giving my own personal opinions of said fashion choices, so this is as much an informative experience as it is a roast of this man's attire. Choices that are almost as bad as trying to run Kira's Kingdom in secret while wearing khakis. Speaking of Kira's Kingdom, today's video is brought to you by Mob Control, today's sponsor. Now, Mob Control is a really fun and exciting strategy game. Let me tell you about it while I try to beat Ryuzaki! Mob Control is a fun and exciting strategy game where you launch your little blue men out of a cannon and take over other people's kingdoms through the power of your mob. He got me! I use this game to casually exercise my brain so I have a leg up over the world's greatest detective. Surely if I can best him in this game, I can best him in real life. You hear that, Ryuzaki? I'm coming after you. In this game, you can play with players from all over the world, so you never know when someone will come to try and take your kingdom while you rest. It keeps you on your toes. Launch your blue people, who I've dubbed my Kira Kingdom, through multiplier gates to increase your mob and push back your online rivals. Ryuzaki is one of these rivals, and had Matsuda make way too many burner accounts so he could stop me from catching up to his current level, but he's underestimated me. I'll be able to reach number 1 on the scoreboard, and if you want to try to beat me, well, you can sure try. Download the game through the link in the description, or install it through the QR code that you see here. It's a great game when you are trying to make the world a better place through strategy, like me, like Yagami. Ha! Finally beat him. Well, if you want to try beating me on Mob Control, you can click the link in the description below, or this QR code right here. Another special thanks to Mob Control for sponsoring today's video. Now back to my wardrobe. Alright, briefly before getting into the lookbook, let's cover some Light Yagami statistics and overall guidelines for his wardrobe. Real quick, I'd like to note that no one else changes clothes this regularly in the anime, except for Misa, who I think doesn't even repeat outfits, unlike Light.
Light Yagami.
You are an outfit repeater!
But she has far less screen time, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. Light has more outfits than Death Note does episodes. In all 37 episodes of the anime, he wears 49 outfits, some of which can have repeating pants, shirts, etc., but overall have a new composition to each look. He changes wardrobe on average 3 times per episode, with the max number of changes up to 6 times in episode 29. 6! This show is giving us almost a week's worth of wardrobe in 1 episode. Sadly, I do not own all 49 of these fits, but I do own 44 of them, which is pretty close, and I happen to own 5 fan outfits for a total of 49 outfits. These outfits are made up of 19 shirts. This is what I could find matching canon examples for in the anime and colored manga panels. I own in total about 25 shirts that I use for Light. 7 pairs of pants, 5 two-piece suits, 8 pairs of shoes, 4 jackets, 3 uniforms, 4 tracksuit or sport combo things, 2 blazers, 3 belts, 5 t-shirts, ties, 5 pairs of distinct socks, and 1 pair of 6-foot-long handcuffs. I'd like you to know that I'm not even counting most of the wardrobe I have for Light for special occasions, like when we did our High School the Musical, the Death Note the Musical crossover, which will be discussed later. For now, let's get on to our first roast. Out of all the outfits here, this one is definitely the most cosplayed. It's interesting since he only wears it till episode 9. It is his high school uniform, and we all know everybody loves a good uniform, but the popularity of this one really precedes itself, perhaps because it's one of his more notable looks. And when it comes to breaking this one and down, the color of the pants varies depending on what source you're taking from. Manga art and some figures feature gray to khaki to almost white pants, while the anime seems to be somewhere in the dark brown range. And since I somehow don't own a single pair of well-fitting brown slacks, I went with the gray you see here. The jacket is really generic, no school logos or anything. I got this one from a thrift store, which is a running theme you'll notice throughout the look. With a little school bag, a plain red tie, the watch his dad gave him, and a death note that mysteriously falls from the sky, he's ready for his senioritis so bad he unalives a bunch of criminals. I'd give this outfit like a 5 out of 10. It's a school uniform, pretty plain, but it's not a crime against humanity like the uniform from Maid-sama or something. And if it was lime green, it would definitely be a 0. This one's named Cram School Murder because of this scene where he's like, "Mama, I just killed a man." I was searching for this jacket for around 2 years, and it took me till the day before we filmed this to find the damn thing at H&M. It's not fully screen accurate, but let me tell you, finding any white jacket is incredibly hard, and it certainly wasn't worth making one. I may be committed, but I'm not that committed. This Cho jacket is paired with the usual khakis and sometimes a pair of gloves if he's planning on messing with an FBI agent like an idiot. If you ask me, that's the part in the series where he lost. This jacket is probably Light's personal favorite with the amount of times he wears it in the anime. He's got it on during several distinct moments, including in his "I'm standing on the roof mine palace" while outwitting Naomi, and he even thinks it's date appropriate. I rate this fit like an 8 out of 10. I actually kind of like it, and I'm not gonna lie, I may be biased because I have worn this jacket a number of times since getting it, because it's real comfy. And now for a study in khaki. Yes, this is almost the same outfit as number 2, but it's different. This particular jacket is inspired by the colored manga panels, and if you thought the white was bad, this is worse. What I should have done is pair this with these almost white khaki pants he has, but I don't own that, so here's an almost monochrome fit in the worst color palette possible. Giving this one a rating of 2, mostly because of the way this jacket goes with the pants. They're like almost the same color of khaki, but not quite, and I don't like it. Number 4, Light Yagami. A perfect preppy brother. Alternatively named Nerd Helps Sister with Her Homework, during Light's favorite sweater. This is obviously premeditated evidence to further the story of how could such a good boy like me possibly be Kira, ooh. He's got a cute little sweater and a pink button-up and everything. I've got the same pair of khakis on because Light doesn't understand that khakis are honestly not the answer. I'd give this one a 4 out of 10 since he looks like he's going to Sunday school. I much prefer it with the light blue shirt he pairs it with in the manga, but the anime really said warm tones for the red-coated character only. And now for the PE Massacre alibi. Light Yagami has a winter gym uniform. This is sacred information. Oh my god, it's sacred. This outfit is on screen for all of 10 seconds during a murder montage. It's giving lazy, casual Princess Diana and isn't hard to put together. It's just a stolen sweater from Elle's closet, as in my partner Elle, not the Death Note character, and some sweatpants on hand. As much as I would like to say I bought a Joa Brown sweater just for Light Yagami, that's a little ridiculous even for me. I'd also like to say that there is no way his sweaty high school boy gym outfit would be this nice, but it's Light, and he would go that extra mile. I believe it in my heart. So let's all agree to accept it as canon, because I've said so. This one gets a rating of 3 out of 10 for comfort and a 0 for fashion. I'd give it a 5 for fashion if Light wore biker shorts or some shit. And on to outfit number 6, Surveyed. So this outfit is literally just his school uniform without the tie and jacket, but I went khaki instead of gray for the pants because the gray would feel super washed out with the other parts of the uniform in this white jacket. If we were getting really anime accurate, I would be wearing a gold belt, but no, I don't have that except for a knockoff Gucci belt, and that's for yassified Light only. Sorry, buddy. This fit gets a 6 because he changed out of most of his school uniform just to go get this iconic Segsy magazine, which is the missing accessory here and hilarious enough to gain an extra point. Which moves us on to look 7, Apple Run. Little khaki kings in jeans, look at him! This is probably the most relaxed look he's ever in during the series, and honestly, it's pretty solid. I think he's trying to look really casual and normal at this point since he knows he's being watched, and it kind of works. I would pair it with some white tennis shoes, but I desperately need some new light wash men's jeans that haven't been horribly cut at the bottom, and I refuse to show you how bad that shoe area is, so just use your imagination here. It looks great, I promise. I'm going to give this one an 8 on the fit rating for the concept because honestly, this one doesn't have khakis. It's a winner for me. And without the jacket, it brings us to look number 8, Boyfriend's crew neck. This sweater was originally bought as an L shirt option, but very quickly got absorbed into Light's wardrobe. What can I say? He takes over everything like a little khaki-clad parasite. I'm going to take this moment to criticize how this guy never rolls up his sleeves because he's wasting perfectly good real estate. I'm a huge fan of a little sexy forearm. In my humble opinion, it would make him look less like a narc. Without the jacket, I'm taking this down to a 4. It's boring but comfortable. I guess he can't always be in something nice, but he does think he's God, so he can and should do better. Speaking of better, he looks a little bit better in look number 9, Test Taker. The sweater is back and better than ever. I don't know why he wears this so much, like it's cute, but damn. Maybe the animators or manga artists thought he looked smart in it, or perhaps it's his lucky sweater or his favorite sweater. I don't know, any of these theories would make sense because this is the ensemble he wears to his college entrance exam. This also happens to be the outfit he technically meets Elle in. Very cute. He did think it was date appropriate earlier.
Hey, Light. A date? Yeah.
This one's another banger that doesn't have khakis, and technically he might be in jeans in the anime. That would look really ugly, so I spared myself and you all that eyesore and chose gray pants instead. This too is an outfit that Light enjoys with his special white jacket. I give this one a 7 out of 10 because he looks like a nerd and I had to fix his choices. Coming in at number 10, we've got Valedictorian. Let's hear it for our man's first suit. Woo! I think this two-piece navy suit is very handsome, and I bet his mother thinks so too. This is absolutely something you take pictures with your family in on your front lawn. The Ravenclaw tie is courtesy of not being able to find the usual blue striped tie I normally wear with this suit, and yes, I do think Light would be a Ravenclaw, but that's a debate for another day. He pairs this suit with a standard black belt, and I make him a little more sexy with a pair of shiny dress shoes. Of course, he has his always present sneaky Death Note paper watch on too. This one is a 9 out of 10 for me. I love a well-fitting suit, even if it's a little boring. The tie is kind of ugly, but all the better to rip off of him. But I do love this clip of him getting super mad and crying all over his desk, so I could even go up to a 10 for his angry gay panic alone. It's a good thing Elle took out the bugs by this point, or he would have gotten a whole confession from Light, and this would be his valedictorian gets valid-detained. Could have been dragged away to prison in this outfit. What a missed opportunity. And now we're to number 11, everybody's favorite, tennis and chill. There's nothing I love more than a guy in a tennis uniform. Okay, that's a total lie. There are a lot of things I love more, but the fact that he has this whole outfit ready for this tennis match is just hysterical to me. What a prep. I absolutely put together this outfit for Canon vs. Fanon, and that is the only reason we own a tennis racket and balls. The top is the closest to screen-accurate tennis polo that Mr. Bezos has to offer, and the shorts were 100% an hand-me-down from Aaron's brother. Only the best for my man Light, which is why he gets to wear my favorite white tennis shoes which have seen better days, and predictably, some Nike socks. I'm willing to bet Light has special shoes just for playing tennis, but I do not play tennis, so he'll have to suffer. Generously give it a rating of 7 out of 10 because it does spark some joy. Outfit number 12, post-coital tennis match, cafe, date. Really, what a poem of a title. Since he was the previous junior high champion of tennis, I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he also has a post-tennis tracksuit. Honestly, I didn't have anything planned for this outfit at all, but going through screenshots, I realized we do own something similar enough. If you squint, you can ignore the G's on the sleeves and pretend like we didn't get this from DHgate. The gold zipper here really does something for me. Absolutely would make that choice for Light if I were in charge of the live-action wardrobe for him. Don't ask me why, it just feels right. I rate this tracksuit a 6 out of 10 for my last-minute interpretation of it, and an 8 out of 10 for Light because it really says bougie closeted baby gets post-tennis coffee with his creepy new bestie. Number 13, he's a casual killer. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I just had in my mind that he had like a Disney Channel show called Casual Killer, and he's got a little intro song, and I think it'd be really cute. Anyway, so I'm really a sucker for a simple black V-neck sweater. This one's great on him. I've swapped what are probably some more tennis shoes for simple black shoes that really make the presentation less sloppy in my mind. Once again, this could pair with almost any color of khaki, and I really wish I'd found a lighter pair before this video to maximize my khaki potential. This one is a 9 out of 10 for me. You could dress it up, down, all around. It's a great base piece. Yes, it's a little boring, but still much better than some of the other outfits. There's this several times in the series because he's an outfit repeater, but this one has a pass for me.
Maybe I'm an outfit repeater, but you're an outfit rememberer, which is just as pathetic.
And now we've got Fuck Me in Aoyama, alternatively titled Pastel Undercover Cop or Pastel in Aoyama, but I personally like the title Fuck Me in Aoyama, like the Ash Nico song, Fuck Me in Shibuya, because he's getting in this scene. Please, what the hell is this one? He's going to look for the second Kira with his friends in this outfit, and he wants to find the guy wearing this. Anime seems to have him in some sort of pink jean jacket, which I couldn't find, and honestly, I didn't look very hard. And I will admit that it's better than my little pink blazer here, but still. At least in the manga, they put him in a classic jean jacket. I'm just not crazy about this outfit. Thank God he only wears it once. Baseball shirt, bad. It's just not a good look for him. It comes off a little juvenile, especially with these ugly-ass tennis shoes. It's like a little kid stole their dad's ugliest jacket out of the Goodwill pile. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Who dressed him? I'll give this one a 4 out of 10 because it's not his worst outfit, but he's definitely capable of better. Speaking of bad outfits, we've got Chode in pink. Who needs to tell this guy that khaki and pink is never a good choice? And oh my god, wait, are those supposed to be green pants? Oh, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he doesn't actually wear this mistake outside of the house since he's only ever in the dining room wearing it in the anime. Even then is a pretty bad move. Like, how does his sister not bully him over this combo? At least with the sweater over it, it's not bordering a self-hate crime. He should have been arrested on site for this mess. Let's be clear. I'm not saying Light can't wear pink. I'm just saying he can't wear it in this combination ever again. This one's a 1 out of 10. Change your pants, Light. Better yet, burn your pants. Introducing the official BFF to the world's greatest detective. Elle and Light are frenemies at this point in the anime, and to commemorate their bestiehood, Light's wearing a shirt like this. Okay, so I do not like t-shirts under button-downs. I understand that it can be kind of practical, but I just think it looks bad corporate dad here. Would fix this outfit by rolling up the sleeves, tucking in the shirt, or unbuttoning it all the way for a full layered look at least. Would this look better? Maybe. Or perhaps I'm just gay. Anyway, to add a little more texture to this plain-ass button-down, I went for an option with a small print on it. Yes, it's because it looks like tiny crosses. My gothic Death Note motifs are finally showing through 16 outfits in. I give it a 5 out of 10, only because I once again fixed him. Which brings us to number 17. God wears butter yellow. This shirt. I hate this shirt. I don't even know I owned this, but I think it was once bought for a Hanji cosplay that never happened, and it's been dug out of the black hole that is the cosplay closet just for me to want to throw it away. If I were the world's greatest detective, I would have burnt this shirt while he was in confinement. This one's a 0 out of 10. This could only work as a layering piece, and even then, that's a big maybe. And now we've got special but not quite favorite sweater. For a palette cleanser, we have a saucy little black V-neck. From my extensive Yagami wardrobe research, he likes black V-neck sweaters. Light and I have that in common. This one is a little special with that gray piping on the neck and hems. My least favorite of the black sweaters in this collection, but provides the option to spice things up. Paired with my Banana Republic khakis, outfit repeater Light Yagami wears this one several times throughout the series. So if you're not paying close attention, you would think it's one of his other black sweaters. This one is for the eagle-eyed viewer out there. This one's a 7 out of 10. Local prep Barry's diary in the middle of the woods. Light is always wearing some douchey 2-piece tracksuit whenever he's doing something extra sneaky, and it makes me wonder if he burns them after doing his illegal activities of not getting caught. It's not like we ever see them in the series after the fact, so therein lies my case in point. Despite the fact that this Adidas fit is just a little too small for me, mostly because it's L's from their Death the Kid shoot, I do like this one. It's very 18-year-old boy burying things in the woods like hobgoblin style, with some practical black tennis shoes and a cheap black hoodie under the jacket. This hooded criminal fit is a must-have for any aspiring gods out there. I'll give this one a generous 7 out of 10 since it's very practical and not as dumb as the all-white one he wears while killing Ray Pember and any chance he had of winning. I'm also a sucker for an all-black look. Light in this scene is just like, ooh, woo, I might be killer, Mr. Elsa, ooh, woo. Back at it again with the middle school 2000s color blocking. But you know, I don't wish harm upon this one. In a very edgy move, I've gone with a leather blazer, red slacks, and a black long sleeve v-neck. This outfit very much reminds me of what Light wears in the J-drama. Also, no khakis, so we're doing pretty good. I will actually give this outfit an 8 out of 10, mostly because this one just feels more interesting and playful than the other outfits in the series. He's trying to have some fun with his wardrobe before being stuck in confinement clothes for 50 days? Lock me up, Lock me up, Detective Daddy. I'm sorry, I cannot with this title. This outfit is really easy. Black v-neck, black slacks, the end. However, I have one question. Where did he get these clothes? Did Watari just happen to have this all-black stagehand outfit for Light to hang out in? Did Light bring clothes with him like a sleepover? No answer for this, so I will let the fanfictions reminisce on that for me. Regardless, he's in this for about 50 days with no accessories, no usual watch, and no socks. And we're not going to get into why I think that last particular fact matters. Again, we'll let the fan writers do their worst. 6 out of 10, and it's for the free toe. 6 out of 10 for free toes. This one is aptly named Hayloft Part 1. It's the My Daddy's Got a Gun part, you know? Just like the lyrics say, my daddy's got a gun, so does Light's. Final test to see if Light is Kira. He's wearing green khakis and a button-up shirt while his father threatens his life at gunpoint. Wow, this show is wonderful. So I was going to leave out the part where I decided to wear my Burberry shirt for this one simply because it seemed unimportant, but I just looked up the price for this shirt and what the fuck? I picked this up from a resale store as a last-minute cosplay piece a while back and did not realize that I was putting him in a $500 shirt. I'm really going for that super rich L headcanon? My bad. Regardless, this is an ugly outfit, and I won't blame Light for this one since he was obviously given these clothes and didn't have a choice in the matter. You can barely see his shoes in this part, so I made the assumption they're prison-style tennis shoes, and if I had ones with Velcro instead of laces, you can bet he would be wearing them. This outfit deserves no more than a 3 of 10, and the 3 stars are mostly just because of the shirt. Are you on that side of the fence, Ryuzaki? Speaking of shirts, why does this outfit still exist and why does Light wear it again? Please tell me. You know how they say not to eat yellow snow? That's this shirt. This time I'll give it a 1 out of 10 for the added accessory of L. I'm not even going to spend more time on it than that, but I will tell you about these fun socks I have. Well, I was at the store the other day and I saw these and had to get them because it's a great joke. A good one even. I have this whole wardrobe for Light, but I have denied him the joys of funky socks, and by him I mean me. I wanted funky socks. Yes, these will be sticking around for the entire Yotsuba arc. Sorry not sorry. Punch me like one of your French girls. Welcome to the classic date outfit. This one is a modest black merino wool pullover from Banana Republic, slutty khaki dockers. While he doesn't wear this outfit with shoes in the anime since he's inside during this sequence, I've paired it with my black lace-ups again since he's on a date after all. This pullover is really soft and has a wonderful texture to it, but unfortunately is easy to ruin. I accidentally machine washed the first one I had and majorly shrunk it, so I don't wear this day to day very often or outside of cosplay since it's a hassle to clean. Personally, I love this outfit and would rank it a 9 out of 10. This one's titled Newfound Motivation.
Are you feeling a bit more motivated now?
So I finally decided to just roll up the sleeves on something. I couldn't take it anymore. Well, and this shirt doesn't exactly fit me. It's a little boy's button-up from Calvin Klein for Elle's Levi cosplay. Back at it again with the khakis. Something about gray and khaki is just not it for me. I'm gonna say this one is a 4 out of 10. This one's a different shirt from the canon because the OG one is ugly. With the yellow shirt. I am replacing it. Got this green button-up from a thrift store, and before I realized I had that atrocious melted butter shirt, I used this one for the Canon vs. Fanon scene we did. Because of the color combo with the khaki pants, it does give a little Shaggy from Scooby-Doo moment. I still think it's better than the butter shirt. We'll give this a 10 out of 10 stars for not using the yellow shirt again. Let's bust Yotsuba together! I don't think it could get more Shaggy, but I was wrong. Like any good wardrobe curator, I am personally going to save Light from another incident by swapping his brown pants with black for this fit. It's close enough. Honestly, I really enjoy this V-neck green sweater, and I do think green is a great color for Light and how it complements his hair. The green-brown combo with these usual pants make him look like a tree, so I can see why the animators stayed away from it. Granting this one a rank of 6 out of 10, but if it's the brown pants, it goes down to a 4. Matsuda, you idiot. This one gets a 10 out of 10 right off the bat. I cannot believe the only time we see L in something other than his usual attire, he's role-playing as an EMT with his main suspect. What I can find in a quick Google, these aren't even a good representation of what EMTs look like in Japan. Like, what poor disguises. We look like sad cubicle workers in khakis with bowls on our head. Perhaps we're the contractors that come to your worksite to run you through the numbers. Maybe we're supposed to be saving lives. Worst case scenario, we're at your doorstep to poorly install Wi-Fi. Phallic thing is a large shrimp tempura plushie I own called Big Shrimp, who we thought would make for a good gurney, but it ended up looking really inappropriate. For some dumb reason, we had way too much fun with this attire. I think it's because it's an awful outfit, but it's duplicated on 2 stupid super geniuses. We're now at episode 29 with Cake Stare. Back to our regularly scheduled V-neck sweater programming. You probably can't tell, but this is a different sweater and he's got L attached to him. Clearly, this is a different outfit from the previous one. Everyone knows accessories can make a whole outfit. Did you even remember there was a previous one? Or have we gone so far down the rabbit hole that all these khakis look the same? Can you even tell I've been changing khakis this whole time? Are you starting to wonder when we'll get to that part where he's laughing like a broken man? Soon, I promise. You can tell by the increasingly darker colored wardrobe. 5 out of 10 for new accessories, but it doesn't go past a 6 because khakis. Chain Fight, aka Let's Be Best Friends from Ever, aka Jake from State Farm. You know, for Light's color coding being red, he doesn't wear all that much red. This one's an 8 out of 10 for this shirt finally kind of flattering the khakis. Any brighter of a red and this guy starts looking like Jake from State Farm. I'm not going to go on about how I hate the tennis shoes he's wearing in the anime, but I hate them. Why do you want to date a guy with such lame taste in shoes, Misa? There are plenty of other suitors out there. Taking a point off, 7 out of 10. Number 31, Demure and Shy. What can I say? I love this outfit, mostly because of the little exchange the trio has during this part.
Hey, Light, wanna come sleep with me tonight?
What are you talking about?
Just kidding! You're saving it for after we catch Kira, right? You don't have to be shy about it.
Yes, Light. There's no need to be shy.
I'm not being shy.
No need to be so serious either.
And I do love a good pullover and some pants that, thank Kira, are not khakis. This is a Tommy Hilfiger pullover that I found at a resale shop, and it's a little pre-loved, but it still holds up. Got these fun little elbow patches on it as well, which add some fun texture. I'll give this one a 7. 32. Sweater scheming. This special black v-neck is back, now with dockers and an L accessory. I have no idea where this sweater is actually from, but I know it was an online order and I got it as a gift specifically for my Light cosplay. This one's a 5 out of 10. Sorry, it's not a 6. There's khakis. And now for a proper use of that Burberry button-up I mentioned earlier. Light has it paired with a dark gray t-shirt. I've got Banana Republic khakis on and the usual watch. This watch, by the way, was a graduation gift from Light's dad. From the wiki info, his watch in the manga and anime appears to be an Omega R Speedmaster Professional, the same watch that is famous for being the first watch to be worn on the moon, which kind of correlates to Light's name in kanji. It's kind of fun. It also cost somewhere around $8,000. Quite the graduation gift there, Mr. Yagami. My watch is pretty close to the canon. You know, it's from Kohl's. Normally it'd be a 5 out of 10, but we do have some rather fine jewelry here and Burberry, so 6.5 out of 10 since he's fancy. Ryuzaki in the sky with Kira. Add a flying jacket and a death note to this outfit, and Kira's back, baby! All according to Kakaku. I believe I got this coat from Zara, and at the time it wasn't a super popular coat style, so I was looking for about a year before I found one that even sort of matched. As fate would have it, this seems to be coming back into style now. This one is not very screen accurate, since this jacket looks dark brown in both the anime and the manga, and is probably leather or sheepskin or something. Mine is black corduroy, but man, it sure is comfy and warm. I have worn this jacket out in the snow as Light, and it would definitely be appropriate for a helicopter ride. You know, if there are any gremlin mans looking to take me out for a spin. Overall, I'd give this outfit a 9 out of 10. It feels more complex than most of these other outfits, plus I personally like it. Misa. Yes, Light? Let's build a world with good, honest people and talk about it in the lobby L built and totally doesn't have bugged or something. Well, I'm glad the title brought it up because I've been dying to talk about it for a hot minute. This outfit gets a 5 out of 10 because of the stupidity that comes with it. He should have been arrested right here in his very comfortable white Calvin Klein knit pullover and Banana Republic khakis. Put the handcuffs back on this guy. What do you mean you don't have microphones in the lobby of your international crime murder headquarters? Man, no wonder he dies.
What an idiot.
Goth cowboy. So I don't have his OG Yeehaw shirt, but I'll make it up to you with this gothy version. On camera, it's hard to see the texture details on this one, and it makes me want to find one with the white piping on it like the anime and manga, but if you look closely, there is a fabric change on the shoulders that gives this button up a little Western utilitarian spin. I've yet to figure out if this shirt is navy or black, but I'm not even sure Macy's knows, which is where I got it. I'll give this outfit an 8 out of 10 because I like the shirt concept quite a bit, and I always love my man in a little yeehaw.
I brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you myrrh. Thank you. Murder. Judas. No.
Remember how I said this was going to contain spoilers? The outfit that Light ends up wearing to kill his greatest foe isn't even his favorite sweater. Most hated man, Light Yagami, is in a classic button-down, gray t-shirt that seems to magically change colors throughout the episode, a lame pair of tennis shoes again, and his time-honored khakis are perfect for hiding Rem's death note in. Cue the joke, is that a death note in your pants, or are you just happy Ryuzaki is dead? Too soon? 5 out of 10 for murder khakis and disgracing the death note by sheathing it in khakis. That brings me to 38, God's Imaginary Rooftop Orchestra. I have watched this anime so many times, and somehow I always forget about Light's Thunderstorm Rooftop Symphony of Death, and every time it is so funny when it comes up. My headcanon is that he actually got dressed up in this nice-ass suit and stood on top of a roof to write names in the Death Note. Without the dramatics and the music, he just looks like an emo businessman. This overdramatic display more or less marks the beginning of Light's new vision of himself, if you will. The Mind Palace outfit changes to this suit, as do the intro and outro songs. He sees himself as a mature adult, and a lot of his wardrobe evolves in the second half of the series for more mature options, as well as becoming a little more repetitive. This one gets a 10 out of 10 for the theatrics and the suit. He also wears this suit for his acceptance into the police force, as well as while working with the rest of the task force. And for once, he's not the odd man out in a group of suits. They grow up so fast. This one's an 8 out of 10 because he's a big boy now, and he lost the theatrics on the roof, so the rating goes down a little bit. Oh, so about that mature thing, I take it back. Look at this outfit. Misa lives with him for God's sake. You'd think she'd be able to save us from this unfortunate circumstance. If he just got rid of the khakis, this one wouldn't be so bad. Again, Misa, baby, do us all a solid. I apologize to anyone who likes khakis because I've been really mean to them this whole time, but look at him. He looks like mustard and ketchup. I will give this one a 4 out of 10 for creativity, though. C for effort. It's not like the other things he wears, I guess. Death Note, the Corset the Musical, aka Hayloft 2. Mr. I'll wear this Death Note on me at all times, Yagami. Just keep in your imagination that this mass murderer is now wearing a corset with his diary in it for at least a week, if not more. I think the creators of Death Note must have had a thing for jean jackets or something, or was popular in Japan at that time, because here he is in a jean jacket again, but this time it's black and sensible. Our favorite overpriced white button-down is back, along with the thank God they're not khaki gray pants. I'm actually going to give this outfit a 10 out of 10, and yes, that last point is because of the corset. Name of your sex tape. Kiyomi Takeda on surveillance. You know how Light changed outfits, like every single day during the time he was handcuffed to L? Well, that same man only wears a single suit every time he's supposed to be seducing Kiyomi Takeda in their lover's hotel room. I'm sure he gets it dry cleaned or something, but it's one suit. I've added my own little touches with this snazzy skull tie, which is as cheesy as it is fun. The borrowed Levi shirt also makes an appearance again and still doesn't fit, thanks for asking. I would give this a 10 out of 10 because I do like this outfit, but I'm going to take a point off for every time he re-wears it, which I think would end up at like a 5 out of 10. Turtleneck. Death Note fandom is a little too alive. And a little too well. A lot of opinions on Light's attire, of which consists of how thirsty everyone is for him in a turtleneck. Honestly, same. This may be one of his major outfit repeats post-L death, but it's worth the bullying from What's-Her-Face from Lizzie McGuire. If he's allowed one thing to repeat, it's turtlenecks. They suit him so well. Got this one from ASOS, and our khaki-free pants are from Zara. 10 out of 10, allowed to wear again. Number 44, Crucified.
That's right. I am Kira. What can you do? Kill me right here.
For the grand finale, the suit that was Frankenstein with pants from Zara and a suit jacket from H&M, which no, you cannot see the security tag. I will gaslight, girl boss, gatekeep anyone in the comments section who tries to say otherwise. No, I didn't steal it, I swear. I might cosplay a criminal, but I am not one. Light's Death Day suit is paired with a blue tie that was found in time for this suit, but not his little graduation outfit. Additionally, the button-down is from H&M, and Burberry would have been funny, but the collar doesn't quite sit right with a tie. Maybe that's because the tie is from the little boys' school uniform section, or maybe it's just the cut of the shirt. For shoes, our man's is dying in style with some nice shiny loafers. 10 out of 10, of course we love an unhinged man in a suit. For the bonus round, so that I can make up these 5 outfits that I don't have from the canon. Get ready for the weird stuff. Starting at number 1, we've got Schoolgirl. If there's a boy's uniform, there's a girl's uniform, and I am almost positive there is fan art for this somewhere on the internet. Almost fan art puts Light in some parallel to his male uniform. You can see girls in the background of his school wearing this, which we have for L's Femme Light cosplay, so why wouldn't I put Light in it at least once? Number 2, we've got Light Bolton, Teen Dream, Light Bolton coming at you, Gabriella. Put your head in the game. If you haven't watched our Death Note the High School, the musical, the stream, this whole ass fit is made up of the best thrift stores have to offer for red basketball attire. None of it matches, but it's kind of the charm. Wedding ready Light Yagami, Who is he marrying? I'll let the fanfic writers decide, but he's rather handsome in this silk suit and wedding ring. This suit was another Macy's sales score, always coming in clutch for some very specific looks. Plus, look at him with his little boutonniere. He's so adorable and marryable. Playboy Yagami. Playboy Yagami. If you don't have a silly little bunny suit for your favorite cosplay, are you really even cosplaying them? This was 100% inspired by fan art, and this whole shebang was funded by some fans, so this is literally for you guys. This isn't me, but it is a little for me. We've also got Corporate Devil, last but not least, Light Yagami's silly little Halloween costume. Our Death Note fandom headcanon that Light dresses up as a devil, Misa is an angel, and Elle is Sherlock Holmes or something. This one is my personal favorite of the bonus round and has been my Halloween costume for the past 2 years. And that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it through to the end of the video. This took 2 days in total to film, plus even more days to script and edit, so any and all love is really appreciated. We keep going too hard with the Death Note content, so all of us really said nerf or nothing. Let us know if there's any other characters you'd like to see full wardrobe for. Honestly, our only other characters that we do with a lineup that even comes close is Usagi, Misa, and maybe some of my hero kids. Anyway, thank you so much again. To continue fueling the Light Yagami wardrobe fixation, check out my Amazon list below where other strange AUs can come to fruition, like the Knights of Templar Light from a fanfiction inspired looks I feel the need to cosplay. See you in the next one. Bye!